Greetings, hello, and as always, a very warm welcome and a thank you for joining us here for Germany's first under-21 qualifying game in the group stages of the qualifying process for the 2025 European Championships. Time first, though, for the national anthems. The German national anthem, soon to be followed by that of the hosts here this evening, Kosovo.
Please remain stand to honor the national anthem of Kosovo.
So there we go, the national anthems now out of the way. All that's left to do is to get down to business here in beautiful Pristina, in the Fadil Vokri Stadium, which plays host to this, the first game in the qualifiers for Germany. As for Kosovo, well, they have a little more experience under their belt in the group stage so far, with 2 games played already, a win and a loss for them. And then we have Mikkel Redder from Denmark, joined by René Rissum and Dennis Yardako, his 2 assistants in charge of proceedings here. Well, there's a look at the Kosovo squad. The number 4 in central defence, also the team's captain, Valon Zumberi, a man who knows all about German football, currently employed by Hamburger SV. As for the German side, just 1 change made by Antonio Di Salvo after that 2-0 win in the friendly just a few days ago against Ukraine. Jonas Urbig does start in goal though. Nathaniel Brown, Kenneth Schmidt, Kleine Beckel and Linus Gechter, the back 4, with Röhl and Martel sitting just in front. Knauf, Bayer and Lempele, who is that 1 substitution, or that 1 change made, excuse me. The 3 across attacking midfield, and Yusufa Mukoko leading the line. No surprises there. Maximilian Bayer getting his name on the score sheet as well in that win over Ukraine, as did Tim Lempele, a goal that perhaps helped slip him into the starting lineup, impressing Antonio Di Salvo. First, a moment in memory of the victims of the earthquake in Morocco. So Germany, part of Group D, along with the likes of Poland, Bulgaria, Estonia and Israel. As already mentioned, Kosovo already with 2 games under their belt. A opening 2-0 win against Estonia here in Pristina was followed by a 3-0 defeat away from home against Poland. So a mixed bag so far for Kosovo. They do have a number of very talented young players in their side. This will be by no means an easy game for Germany. But if they can put together a similar performance like that against Ukraine 4 days ago, then they are in with a really good chance of getting those first 3 points on the board as the action gets underway here. A few fans in attendance, not just for Kosovo but for Germany as well, here in the Fadil Vokri Stadium. Germany playing from right to left here in the first 45. Looking to link up down that left flank. The majority of the 11 out there picking up their first appearance at under-21 level in that friendly against Ukraine. This will be their first competitive appearance for the under-21s. Antonio Di Salvo there saying before the game that players really left him no choice but to stick with pretty much the same lineup, apart from Tim Lempele, the Greuterfurt winger, who with his performance from the bench pushed his way into the starting lineup. Afrim Turvirlani, and in charge of the Kosovo under-21s. Eric Martel goes to Colin Noah Kleinebekel. Ines Gechter. Similar start to that game against Ukraine. As, some might have said it was a slow start, but looking back in hindsight, it was a very measured start to the game. Happy to get the ball on the ground quickly, knock it around, make sure everyone gets a few touches, just settle into the game, and then patiently find the tempo. Try and dictate the pace of the match. This is exactly the way Germany have approached the opening minutes here as well. Unfortunate not to come away with a corner. It will be a Kosovo goal kick. Only the third meeting between these two sides at under-21 level. The last meeting back in 2018 as part of the Euros competition as well. So too that a year before, where Germany managed to win 1-0 at the start of September in 2017. A year later, a 0-0 draw between the two, the final score. So it's a fixture that hasn't produced all too many goals in the past, but that could all change here. Especially with the likes of Yusufa Mokoko up front for the under-21, 6 goals in 7 appearances. Unable to get on the score sheet against the Ukraine, but was certainly influential throughout his shift, shall we say. Of course, with it being a friendly, Antonio Di Salvo happy to make plenty of changes, especially at the break. Does have those options available on the bench today as well. One player that certainly stood out in the second half was Nick Woltemade, the big man from Werder Bremen. Looked very good up front. Hold-up play was fantastic. It was his pass to Tim Lempele. Set up the second goal. And the goal that pretty much sealed the deal as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Voltemade make an appearance at some stage. A lovely ball out wide. Cushion pass back to Yusufu Mokoko, who almost seemed a little surprised to see the ball come his way. Martel. A lot of possession early on for Germany. Yet to really venture into the final third, perhaps now, as Martel bulldozes his way through the middle. Nathaniel Brown, lovely touch, lovely ball into the middle, begging for someone to latch onto it at the back post there. Mokoko probably closest to it. A lovely play there though from Nathaniel Brown. 2 touches to take it past the first defender, then curls it round the back of the Kosovo back line. Promising signs here with 5.5 minutes gone. Antonio Di Salvo will be rather pleased with what he's seen so far. It's a very mature performance from Germany. The flag has gone up and the Germany player has gone down. Milan Röhl apparently caught by Zumberi. Was there an elbow involved here? There certainly was. Comes across and catches him right on the jaw there. Looks like he's going to get away with a warning. Perhaps because of how early into the game we are. I tell you what, the Kosovo captain lucky to get away with that one. More often than not, you will see a yellow card produced for that at least. However, Germany do have a free kick in a promising position, and it's going to be Ansgar Knauf to try and whip one in. Delivery in towards the near post. Scramble for possession here. It's Germany. And we'll be able to keep the pressure on and remain inside the Kosovo half. Here is Knauf once more. This time in open play. Looking for the 1-2 there, doesn't quite come off. And Kosovo looking to break quickly here. Germany do very well to get bodies back behind the ball. Looking very, very organised and extremely up for this. Kosovo yet to really match the intensity and the pace of the game. Spent the majority of the game so far, albeit early days, chasing or watching the ball. Picked off again. And Röhl, very lively in the middle of the park. Not just in the middle, to be fair, he's popping up all over the place. Ball inside, good first touch there by Maximilian Bayer, looking for the free kick. Referee, and his whistle stays by his side. It certainly looked like Hoti did have a hold of him. Kenneth Schmitz. Ken with the ball out wide. Always looking for that option. This time the free kick going Kosovo's way. Linus Gechter apparently with a slight nudge in the back there. It does come crashing into the back of Hadja. Nothing malicious there, but painful for sure. Besson launches the ball forward. Brought down by Hadja. To switch sides, and it's kept in well by Avdili. Schmidt does ever so well. The upper body strength there to just shield the ball, and saw that little pocket of space and just squeeze through. And just like that, relieves the pressure with 2 touches. And calm and collected play there from Kenneth Schmidt. He looked very solid alongside Colin Noah Kleinebekel against Ukraine. Brown not convinced the ball was completely over the line there. Did look like it was, to be fair. Malin Röhl, or Eric Martel, I should say, excuse me. Convinced he should have had a free kick there. I'd have to agree with him. It's been a very physical game already. So far, it has to be said, the 2 sort of deep-lying midfielders, Malin Röhl and Eric Martel, have been instrumental so far, putting in a lot of work and covering a lot of space as well. Really have been pulling the strings so far in terms of picking up the ball in deep positions and either spreading it out wide or linking up with other elements of the 11 out there. It's been nice variety in Germany's play so far. Look to combine through the middle when and where possible, but more than happy to send it out wide and then bring the fullbacks into play as well. Here's Knauf. Early ball in, just about dealt with. There's Zanelli. Still Zanelli. No one really to aim at in the middle, as the ball is put out of play, and Kosovo will have a corner. Well, it's not a bad cross, that, in towards the near post. Plenty of pace and bend on it as well. Not always the easiest to deal with, but Germany have certainly dealt with it there. Can't keep the ball in play, though. A real shame that. Malin Röhl looked like he was up and away. Not for the first time down that right side. Covering a lot of ground. Fantastic display from the number 8 so far. A hopeful ball over the top there. Gesta more than happy to let that one run out of play. Just a little too much on that for Bezvot Zanelli. Throw in towards Mokoko. It's picked off in a dangerous position. An audacious effort from distance there from Milo Avdili. It's going to take something special to beat Jonas Urbik from that sort of a distance. Quarter of an hour gone. Germany definitely the team on the front foot. And looking a little more composed on the ball. Seems to be a bit more of a plan to their play. Not that Kosovo have come here without a plan. That's not what I'm saying at all. But things aren't necessarily going to plan. Or it doesn't feel like they are for the home team. Whereas with Germany, it just feels like they're ticking all the boxes at the moment. Psychologically, that will certainly give them the upper hand at the moment. But at 0-0, of course, not all doom and gloom for Kosovo, as we know. Football games usually come in stages. Very rarely does one team dominate for 90 minutes. Dink in and Knauf. Something a little special there. It was almost a forward-facing scissor kick, but then took it on with the inside of the right boot. Not sure if he was trying to guide it towards the far corner of the goal or put it back across the face of goal. It might have been a bit of both, really. Tenacity there from both Martel and Bayer. Lovely ball into Knauf. Knauf tries to cut it back. Mokoko, the player he was aiming at. Bayer and Lempele both arriving a little late in behind Mokoko. That's a good delivery. Unfortunately, slightly behind some of the Germany players and into an area where no one could really go and attack it. So far, Germany have limited Kosovo to hopeful balls forward. Have struggled to really create anything from open play. Just credit to the way Germany have set up here. Lovely turn with the ball there from Bayer. Now Knauf. Yeah, flag up. No offside there. Don't think there was much in that. Almost leaning into an offside position, if anything there, Ansgar Knauf. Lovely ball, definitely not offside that time. Tries to cut it back, Kosovo. Just getting rid of the ball. Eric Martel caught there. You could hear the shout from the player as the two players made contact. I think it was a collision there with Ardit Tahiri, the number 9. Definitely a bit of a wild one there. The Kosovo front man. And again, Germany with a dead ball situation they can take advantage of. Ansgar Knauf to take this free kick, standing over the ball. Just dinks one over the top. Very nearly falls to Yusufa Mukoko, coming in from a wide position there. To the midway point of this first half. Germany, the only team really pushing for a breakthrough. Tonio da Silva's side desperate to get off to a good start here in Group D. The next 2 games after this coming in mid-October. Take on Bulgaria and then Israel. It's vital to get some points on the board and just get a good feel amongst the players and get used to that winning feeling early into these qualifiers. On paper, it is a game that they feel they should be winning. Ball out wide, here's Bayer. Cuts back in onto his right. Perhaps holding on to it just a little too long, and now Kosovo looking for the quick transition. Away cheaply once again. I think that's been their main problem. They have struggled to hold on to the ball. Almost trying to force situations when perhaps a little bit more patience would do them the world of good. Everything just seems a little uncontrolled and a little wild at times. And that pass just seems to be on every single time for Schmidt out wide to Ansgar Knauf. You could hear the calls for width coming up from the Germany bench just before that pass was made. Okoko. As the ball nicked away just as he was trying to feed it to Nathaniel Brown on this near side. Brown's gone down, clutching his right knee. Certainly nothing wrong with the challenge. Ball played first, then connecting with the player. He doesn't play the ball there, that's a yellow card all day long, but no whistle from the referee. I think everyone, both Kosovo and German players included, thought the ball was out of play there. Decision never came, play does continue, and Mukoko has his first strike at goal. On his weaker left foot, was always on the rise as well. He was just leaning back slightly, a little off balance with that effort. Well defended. Linus Gay still there. Timed his challenge to perfection. Kenneth Schmidt and Ansgar Knauf not quite on the same page there. But again, we'll go back to it. Alan Röhl and Eric Martel were really bossing the midfield battle in this game, and by being so dominant in that battle between the two central midfields, it allows teammates to just drift off into areas where they can really affect the game. It's that hard work in the middle of the park that so often goes unnoticed, which is really helping Germany perform extremely well here. However, they don't have that opening goal yet and haven't had too many clear-cut chances either. The longer the game goes on, less important possession and those sort of things become. Even if Kosovo are being slightly outplayed at 0-0, they know they're still well and truly in this. The complexion of the game can change in the blink of an eye, as we all well know. All it takes is one good chance. Ajit Tahiri, the number 9, not happy with that throw. Makoko tries to get it out wide, just about does. Brown into Martel. Nearly a peach of a pass there towards the back post. Germany will have the corner. Neil Bisson able to get both hands on the ball, but unable to keep it in play. It's a lovely whipped dink in there, looking for Tim Lempele. Slightest of glances off the head, making sure it didn't reach him. Off with the cross. No one really clearing it, and then it's hammered over the crossbar. From close range as well. Tim Lempele with a golden opportunity to break the deadlock. You need to bet your house on him putting that one into the back of the net from such a short distance out. He can hardly believe he's missed that. He's put under a little bit of pressure by the Kosovo defender, but really should be hitting the target there. Best chance of the game so far. Here come Germany again. Here's Lempele. In there for the 1-2. Right idea, just not quite the execution. It almost seems harder to miss. Score there, but easy to say. Sitting here and watching on. Schmidt and Brown staying very close and working beautifully in tandem there to deal with the threat from Milo Avdili. Strong challenge on Ansgar Knauf. Still talking to the referee there. He should have had the free kick. However, it did look like the ball was played, albeit with the use of a heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that, if you ask me. A little over 10 minutes still to go in this first half. Still no goals. Germany looking for the breakthrough. It's It's one of those games where you feel if they can get one, more will follow. Trying to just help it on there with Lempele and acres of space on this near side. Just misjudging that one slightly, Maximilian Bayer.
Okay, wait.
Tusha will be shown a yellow card there for throwing the ball away. Lempele winning the ball back. And picks out Maximilian Bayer. That is a very wild challenge from Avdili. It's another yellow card for a Kosovo player. Maximilian Bayer staying down here. That is a horrendous tackle. On behind, scissor kick challenge almost. That is a leg breaker. Never have seen one, and I tell you what, you know, Avdili, a little bit fortunate to still be on the pitch. And that was a shocking tackle. Confirmation of that yellow card for Tusha as well for throwing the ball away just moments ago. Now for the cross. So Lempele on the half volley. Almost had to wait for it to just bounce up at the right height for him to take the shot on, which then allowed the Kosovo defender to come in and make that block. Zanelli. Yeah, the ball came off in the end. Germany with another corner, starting to rack them up as well. Whipped in low, nearly caught the defence off guard. Has another chance to put one in. Just find Lempele on the edge of the penalty area, floats it back in. And another corner to come. Zumberi judged to have touched it last. There's Eric Martel just sneaking in over his shoulder there. And the next chance goes begging. Oh, Germany, Colin Noah Kleinebecker. Popping up in the right place. Tries to guide it back across the keeper, looking for the far corner. Just couldn't keep it down though. Germany with over 75% of the possession. Yet to get a shot on target though. One touch too many, and then another late challenge after that. This time Kleinebecker on the receiving end of it. As Hadja lost control of the ball, and then lost control of himself shortly thereafter. It's a heavy touch there that just sees the ball get away from him and then just completely wipes out Noah Kleinebecker. That's the second or third. Pretty heavy challenge we've seen already. A number of players out there might not last the evening. They continue in the same manner. Good news is Kleinebecker seems to be moving okay. It's Germany trying to pick their way through. Once again, Kosovo really crowding the penalty area and the edge of it as well. And Germany will get the free kick. The whistle came a little late there. Maximilian Bayer, the player brought down, an apparent push in the back. Kosovo players not too impressed by the decision. Well, quite clearly a free kick. Lugici, the player who just those chest bumps at the back of Maximilian Meyer. Knew exactly what he was doing. This is within shooting range. Germany have a few takers, it would seem. There's a fair distance out. Germany do have players who can hit it from here. It looks like they might have something else up their sleeves. Oh, they got that one completely wrong, didn't they? Sufa Mukoko was in a position where he wanted it far earlier. And the ball that did finally come his way from Schmidt had far too much mustard on it. A real waste that time, but you have to say Germany have clearly been the better team. Probably deserve to head down the tunnel with a goal or two to their name. Have had chances, the best and pick of the bunch falling to the man brought into the starting 11 for this first qualifier, Tim Lempele. There's a problem here for Kosovo's number 9, Ardit Tahiri. Just caught on the left knee there by Erik Martel. To be fair, it was a bit of a wild challenge from the Germany captain as well. We've seen a fair few of those already in this first half. Certainly looks to be in a bit of discomfort. Judging from the look on his face there, looks like he'll probably be able to continue. Perhaps just a bit of a shock to the system there for Tahiri. 45 minutes are up. Could be a few minutes added on here. There's been a number of stoppages. 3 minutes added on.
3 minutes additional time. 3 minutes.
Back to Schmidt. Looking for Brown, unable to find it. Now the counter-attack is on for Kosovo. So Tusha goes chasing. And Schmidt does well initially. Don't think he was expecting the ball to stay in play there, and then left with no choice but to bring Tusha down. Going to pick up a yellow card for his troubles as well. Not the end to the half the German number 5 would have been hoping for. It does give Kosovo a chance to try and do something from a dead ball situation, having been very ineffective from open play. Perhaps dead ball situations their best friend and their best ticket in terms of securing an opening goal here. Going to be Zamberi to take it. In swinger. There's Schmidt who gets a touch on it. Kosovo will have another corner from the opposite corner. Another good delivery. Kosovo with the throw as they keep the pressure on. Best spell for the home side, coming in injury time of the first half. They don't have long to take it. Tusha certainly taking his time with this throw. In the end, Nathaniel Brown does well to win the free kick, but won't have time to take it as the first half comes to a close. 0-0 between Kosovo and Germany. Antonio Di Salvo's side clearly the better team over those first 45 minutes, but unable to find the breakthrough. Best chance for them to do so falling to Tim Lempele, brought into the team for this game. Could have very nearly repaid his manager with the opening goal. Wasn't meant to be. They still have the second half to find the back of the net and get those first 3 points on the board. That second half is just around the corner. Make sure you join us for it in just a few. So a warm welcome back for the second 45 here in Pristina. Still no goals. Germany quite clearly the better side. One change made at the back. Tim Breithaupt coming on to replace Eric Martel. Martel perhaps with a slight niggle. Could be the only reason I can think of why he would be taken off, having been so influential in central midfield in the first 45. Breithaupt will have to pick up the pieces in that area. Germany have had chances to take the lead here. Kosovo next to none. In general, Antonio De Salvo will be pleased with the football Germany have played, hoping they can be a little bit more clinical in front of goal. Lempele with a golden chance to give them the lead in the first 45. Firing one over the crossbar from a little over a metre out. All those missed opportunities come back to haunt them. We've started the second half in the right manner, on the front foot again. Getting forward and winning a corner early, setting the tone, as they did in the first as well. Nice to see them pick up where they left off. Ansgar Knauf to take this corner. Majority of his deliveries have been in towards that near post area. And again, fires it hard and low. Certainly seems to be part of the game plan. Breithaupt flanks one back over the top. Mukoko sees the ball land at his feet. Mukoko gets the shot off. It finds the side netting. Did the keeper get a touch on that? I'm sure he did. Distributing the ball extremely well in the first half from deep positions, switching play and finding Ansgar Knauf in wide positions on a number of occasions. Mukoko rides the first challenge, brings Knauf into play. It's the ball back from Knauf, able to turn, shouts for handball. Mukoko especially asking the question. Referee quick to shake his head though. Convinced. Right up to Ansgar Knauf. Into the middle. Sebastian Paya with the shot on the volley there, but the flag up against Knauf. I'm sure he was. He might have just been played onside there. The ball came to him from Brown. Very close call. Knauf again not happy. The challengers that are flying in. Continues to remain in the referee's ear. Lovely through ball. Tim Lempele sneaks it through onto the post. And then another big miss, this time Merlin Reul getting it all sorts of wrong from close range. It looked like initially Lempele had gotten enough on it to just help it over the line. The right post with other ideas though. And Reul, just like Lempele in the first half, really needs to be hitting the target. Another chance goes begging. That's a thumbs up from Afrim Tavarlani. He'll be thinking at this rate, Kosovo could perhaps still try and nick this. Doesn't look too worried, does it? As far as Kosovo are concerned, the longer they can keep it at 0-0, the higher their chances of taking points with them from this game. Possibly even 3 with a late chance. You never know. There's a saying in German when it comes to football. It goes along the lines of, if you don't score them up front, you do eventually concede them at the back. Germany certainly have had chances to score, just haven't been able to take them for whatever reason. Everything apart from their finishing has been top draw.
Bravo! Kollen! Dilla ner dit, dilla ner! Ujde špina, Ođa! Nesvog špina! Ja.
Koko really well to just sneak around there, even though when it looked like it was a lost cause, managed to keep the pressure on Hoti, forcing him to then put the ball out of play. In turn, giving Germany the corner.
Ljujtori! Ljujtori! Šestili militor!
Height and distance on that one this time. Ansgar Knauf. It's over everyone's head, but picked up by Bayer. Goal kick is the decision. Here's a closer look at that chance. Kosovo extremely fortunate there. Daniel Brown just nicking the ball away from Avdili. He has kept very quiet so far. A great performance from the Nürnberg left back. Lovely weight on that ball from Mukoko. He's pushed to ground off the ball there. Bayer still going. And again off balance as he nicked inside. Had to wrap his boot all the way around that ball to try and get it on target. Just couldn't do it. Great bit of pace there from Bayer. Sees that space inside. And just can't come up with the finish. Did have Lempele out to his right in acres of space. Zanelli waiting for support. Challenge from Kleinebecker. No nonsense tackle from him. It's been Kosovo's problem when they do get themselves into Germany half. very unwilling to commit players forward, and more often than not it's one or two players sort of taking on 4 or 5 German defenders. And the outcome, well, it's only gone one way so far, and it hasn't been Kosovo's. Kosovo pretty much playing with a very deep-lying sort of a 5-4-1 formation when Germany do have the ball. The cutback, Mukoko plucks it out of the air beautifully. Schmidt fakes the cross, then sends it out wide, but can't pick out Ansgar Knauf. And at what point does the appreciation of the performance turn into frustration? The lack of a breakthrough so far. On the surface, not playing along with Gechter there, you feel. As well to win the ball back. It's Breithaupt. Lovely control there. Beckel looking for Knauf, not quite enough lift on it though. And almost even more than in the first. Germany have pretty much set up camp inside the Kosovo half. Lempele cutting inside. Chance now perhaps, shot from distance, but again misfired by Merlin Röhl. He's done pretty much everything right, but just doesn't seem to have his shooting boots on here tonight. Change for Kosovo here. It's going to be Tusha coming off. On Rejai coming on to replace him. Afrim Taverlani. Looks like he's more than happy to keep things at 0-0, just take the point. Kosovo do already have 3 on the board from a possible 6, having already played 2 qualifiers already. Points from 3 games will be a decent return for them. A little 1-2 there, shoulder to shoulder. Unfair shoulder to shoulder according to the referee. Jan Lempele coming together there. Shoulder to shoulder all day long, there's nothing wrong with that if you ask me. Hadja just losing the physical battle really. Out-muscled, but decision goes Kosovo's way.
Amar. Adem.
Half an hour still to go in Pristina. Germany continue to chip away at the Kosovo defence here. Attempted a switch of play there. The only real outlet, Zanelli on the other side. Asking a lot of Avdili there.
Spina dy hoxha. Bravo hoxha. Dil besfort. Dil.
Geçti.
Bravo bes. Ardit to the park, Ardit. Dilnio.
Schmidt with his head up, looking for options. All you'll see in front of him is a sea of blue shirts. Well, does well to stay on his feet. A bit of afters there as well. Kosovo with a rare little spell of possession. Some link-up play. Trying to keep the ball for a change. Far too often has the ball just hopefully been launched forward after 2 or 3 passes. Not the case this time. They come away with the throw as well. And they continue to frustrate Antonio Di Salvo's side. To be fair, can only really have themselves to blame that it is still 0-0. Had the chances to take the lead. Should be an easy catch, and is for Jonas Urbik. He's quick to get the ball rolling again. Trying to get the ball into play as quickly as possible, so that perhaps on a rare occasion there might be a few Kosovo players out of position. They are all back behind the ball once more now though. Lemperlet selfishly tries to centre it for Mukoko.
Haydi Ardit, haydi Ardit. Haydi. Bravo, pes var, pes var. Bir hatta.
How unfortunate for Ansgar Knauff. Great little curved run in behind the defence. Both he and Mukoko would have found themselves up and away there. Just catching the back heel, stopping the ball dead. Lovely vision to pick him out. On the rare occasions, he has found himself in a bit of space, normally surrounded by 2 or 3 blue shirts. Early ball in, chance now for Hurl, who at full stretch just can't get there. It's a fantastic delivery. Well, I did think that Voltemade would make an appearance sooner or later. It seems to be sooner rather than later. Just over 65 minutes gone. And the big number 10 coming on to try and make a difference and help towards some sort of a breakthrough. Joined by Brian Gruda. Lampele and Knauff, the 2 players sacrificed. Gesta caught with an elbow by Ardit Tahiri, who is already on a yellow card. Inches away there, Merlin Röhl. A lovely ball to nearly pick him out. And the substitute Breit helped. Voltemade. Hold up and link up play in that second half against Ukraine. He's absolutely superb, and he's getting involved straight away again in and around the edge of the penalty area. That's where he was so influential in that second half 4 days ago. You can see what Röhl was trying to do. Just use one of the defenders to sort of hide his shot, try and curl it around him, looking for that top left corner. Just never really came back down for him. Strong aerial challenge there from Schmidt to win the battle. Great run down that left side from Maximilian Abaya, who again using that pace to create the space for a delivery.
Gut Aktion! Adem! Adem!
So Adem Podrimai coming off, another player who currently resides in Germany. The 20-year-old with an over 96 making way. Smakai. Less than 20 minutes still to go. Kleinebecker. Mukoko able to turn, does get the shot off but blocked straight away. Hasn't had too much to work with up front, Yusufa Mukoko. Ultimata, great first touch. Sent out wide. Important interception there. Maximilian Bayer now residing out on that left wing with Ansgar Knauf on the bench. Here is Bayer into Ultimata. So good at holding that ball up. Bayer made the little overlap run. Nearly picked out by the big number 10. Again, just like against Ukraine, seeing a lot of the ball since coming on and really getting stuck in straight away. Not afraid to show what he can do. Incredibly skillful on the ball for a player of his size. Just brings so many different elements to the field of play. Great on the ball, lovely first touch, good hold-up play. Fantastic target for set pieces as well. Has an eye for goal. More than happy to set goals up for teammates as well. A manager's dream. And look at him, always trying to get in and around the ball, making himself available. It should be a Germany corner, and will be. With big Ultimata in there. They do have a player they can aim at. More often than not will win the aerial battles regardless of who he's up against. Here comes the cross. It's fallen to Mukoko! And there is the breakthrough. It was going to take a touch of class at this rate to make the difference. And Yusufa Mukoko strikes yet again for the under-21s. What a finish from the Dortmund striker. 7th goal in his 8th game for the under-21s as his superb track record at this level continues and continues in style. What a left-footed strike that was, inside of the boot, just curls it into the far corner. Well, you can't say Germany don't deserve the lead, but it has been very hard work getting here. It's a beautiful touch to settle the ball. And then cool as you like with the finish. Picks his spot. Absolutely nothing the Kosovo keeper Besson could do about that one. Look what it means to everyone. That will be a massive weight off the shoulders of not just Mukoko but the entire team. at times I'd have been thinking it was going to be one of those nights where no matter what you did, it just wasn't going to happen. Especially with the misses of Lemperle and Merlin Röhl as well. You could start to feel the belief creeping up for Kosovo as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see Germany go and get a second now. And the floodgates have opened.
Bravo, bravo Svor! Bravo Svor! Časti Ođa, Ođa! Bravo Ođa! Look! Look!
Germany with another corner. And less than quarter of an hour to go. A win here would really cap off a superb week for Antonio Di Salvo and his side. Coco trying to produce a carbon copy, just perhaps a little further out. Didn't quite curl back inside for him that time though. Slicing the effort slightly, was always travelling away from goal. Every right to take the shot on.
Look! Look! Look!
Now wide to Gesta. It's a cross in, it's a good looking one as well. Headed back to Moukoko! 2-0. And again, Youssoufa Moukoko with some silky skills in the box. A lovely touch and then just a drop of the shoulder to create the space, take it past the keeper. And then just got the slightest of touches on it at full stretch to help it over the line. Moukoko with his and Germany's second. As he now takes his tally on level terms with appearances. It's 8-8 now for the Dortmund striker. Lovely header back, and that is sensational stuff from Moukoko. Superb spatial awareness there to deal with two defenders at once and wrong foot the goalkeeper as well. Just when we were saying he was having a bit of a quiet game. However, with Kosovo pretty much parking the bus, it was always going to be difficult for Youssoufa Moukoko up front. He was going to have very little space to work with, but showing everyone there that he doesn't need much space in order to get the job done, does he? Voltemade, great solo run. Oh, as predicted, all it was going to take was one goal. Now Germany look like they might score every time they come forward all of a sudden. Oh, right idea there from Bayer. Looking for Nathaniel Brown. going to be. Will give Kosovo a chance to make 2 more changes. Tahiri coming off. Krasniqi coming on to replace him, so to Dion Berisha. Milo Avdili, the player making way. So Wagner is going to be coming on for Merlin Röhl. Thanks to those 2 Moukoko goals, we'll look back at his evening with real pleasure. Fantastic performance, great work rate, energy levels absolutely top draw, covering ever so much ground. And really taking control of that central midfield. 1 big miss, but it will be forgiven now that Germany do have that 2-goal cushion. Paul Nebel will come on as well. Maximilian Bayer making way. The man now with the captain's armband, Paul Nebel. Garuda brought down deep inside the Kosovo half. Again Zumberi, the player making the challenge. There's another look at that Moukoko goal. Gets better every time you look at it. And the second one wasn't too shabby either. Both coming off the left foot. Dangerous ball in there. Zumberi gave away the free kick in the first place. Making up for it with a good defensive header there. Well taken short. Here's Gruda again. To Voltemade. Heads it on. Comes through to Moukoko. Looking for his hat-trick. Well, he's a sneak one inside the near post there, but credit to Leo Besson. Got down early to make the save with his right leg. Great hit from Moukoko. Two other games in Group D already played today with 4 other teams involved. Bulgaria picking up 1-0 win against Israel to take their tally to 4 points after 2 games played. Estonia defeated by just the 1 goal against Poland. Poland now group leaders after 2 games played as well, with maximum points. Tally of 6 for them. As things stand, Germany will go into 3rd on 3 points, ahead of Kosovo on goal difference. Kosovo, of course, with 2 games already played before kickoff, will be 3 after this. Not a bad effort at all there from Besfortzinelli. Cutting inside and looking to curl one to the far corner. Best chance of the game for Kosovo, to be fair. Coming very late on. It has been a very, very mature performance from this under-21 side. So many positives to take away from this game. They really had to battle to find that breakthrough, but they never gave up on themselves. They remained confident in their ability to do just that. And eventually, that breakthrough goal did come. They didn't then rest on their laurels. Instead, went to try and kill the game off with a second. And not long later, that is exactly what they did as well. They'll have another corner, which will help eat up a little bit of the clock. Struggle to see any way back into this for Kosovo now. And there is the 3rd goal. A textbook corner and header. Colin Noah Kleinebekel, the central defender, guides it into the far corner. Really well taken header. Germany now 3-0 up. A much healthier looking scoreline, that's for sure. Great delivery. An even better finish. Into the final minute of the 90. I've had a fair few substitutions, so I can imagine a good 3, maybe even 4 minutes of time added on with the goal scored as well. Well, 3 goals coming in the final quarter of an hour of the game. Real mental test, just as much as a physical one, this for Antonio Di Salvo's side. have passed both those tests with flying colours. Head back to Germany, smiles on their faces, but hopefully with a clean sheet as well. Chance now for Kosovo to try and peg one back. Superb little toe poke away by Schmidt. Look how it's celebrated by his teammates as well.
4 minuta loj shtesë deri në përfundim të ndeshjes. 4 minuta. 4 minutes additional time. 4 minutes.
So it will be 4 minutes, as predicted. Still leave time for another goal. Shame Waltemade couldn't get to that one. There's Gruda. Ooh, a late tackle there. Referee wasting no time and producing the yellow card. Jalio picks up the booking. Nifty footwork from Gruda. He dances past 2 or 3 players there and draws the foul. Smakai, excuse me, picking up the yellow. Not Gerjalio. Great ball over the top. As Linus Gechter, it made the run in behind. Able to get a shot off, but never really got any weight behind it. Almost like it came off the toes rather than the laces. Could have easily been a 4th for Germany. A little over a minute still to go here. I think it's fair to say the job is done though. Oh, superb from Gruda. He continues to dance in and around each and every blue shirt that stands in his way. Picked off by Mukoko. Waltemade to Gruda. Oh, just a little too close for comfort through the middle there. Germany, they should have had a corner there. Don't think it's going to matter though. 94 minutes are up. The referee does have a look at his watch here. I think we can expect the whistle to go any minute now, and there it goes. So a fantastic performance and a superb result for Antonio Di Salvo's side. They had to wait until they did find the breakthrough. And when it came in style. Yusufa Mukoko in the 74th minute, just 4 minutes later, he would add a second before Colin Noah Kleinebekel put the cherry on top in the 89th minute to give Germany an impressive 3-0 win and put those first 3 points on the board in Group D. They'll be back in action in mid-October, but as far as September is concerned, job well done for everyone involved. Congratulations to the boys. We hope you've enjoyed every minute of this match here this evening in Pristina, and make sure you join us for those next games coming up in mid-October. We'll be there for every kick of the ball. Make sure you are as well. Until then, as always, stay safe and take care.
Hello. Thank you. Congratulations. Thanks. All the best for the next game. What is your next game again? No.
Nee, du das. Nee, du das. Der wollte die runterholen. It's okay. Okay. Wir können? We can do it? Ansgar,